Yo, welcome back to Talk with Tay podcast, man. We back with another episode. We got a special guest in the building, man. Young, hot, upcoming artist,
Yes,
my
sir.
guy, Freshmenmg, man. What's
Yes,
the deal,
sir.
brother?
Yes, sir. What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good, bro. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, bro. Just chilling, really getting to it, man.
That's good, man. So I usually take this time whenever I got a guest to let them introduce themselves to my audience, right? Because I like to give a soft intro, but for the people who don't know who you are, tell us a little bit about you.
What's up, y'all? Look, I'm Freshmenmg, man. I do a lot of content, mainly music. I make really emotional songs, really all over the place type of music, but I really do it all, man. But it's mainly just a young artist from St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Different.
You St. Louis born and raised?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What made you get into music?
Bro, so really, so I ain't gonna fake it. So my dad, when he was young, he made a lot of music and stuff like that too.
Okay.
Like he was real big in the scene, throwing parties and stuff like that. But one time, really, it was during like, I wouldn't say COVID, but it was right around COVID time.
Okay.
My cousin, Tay, he had hit me up. He was like, or no, it was either Tay or my other cousin Armani. He had hit me up. He was like, yo, I got this new app. He was like, BandLab. He said you can just do this stuff on your phone. And all you need is headphones. I was like, all right, let me see what it's talking about.
Right.
So me and my friend, we made like a little song off the phone type of stuff.
Just playing type shit, right?
Yeah. And it just always came easy to me. And everybody was just like, bro, take this stuff serious, gang. So
yeah.
About 4 years later, I just got a little bit better at it and just started really taking it serious.
So music was kind of just born in you in a way.
Yeah, it was real easy.
It was meant to happen, kind of. Yeah. Okay. So what made you want to come on the podcast today, bro?
Bro, so it's actually crazy because, we met at the little Darian film thing.
Shout out to Darian, right.
For sure. So I really just, you know what I'm saying? I looked at your page and I just seen the stuff that you got. And I just see like, I'm up and coming, you up and coming. You just now started this stuff. Like, I love that type of energy, bro. So I love how, you know what I'm saying, you grind, you do what you got to do. And it's just you trying out new things type stuff. And this setup is amazing, bro. So I
appreciate
was just
that.
Like,
hell yeah, bro.
For sure, I love it, bro. So I had to come up here and talk.
How old are you?
17. I'm gonna be 18 in August.
Hey, y'all heard that, right?
17.
Wait, when your birthday?
August 11th.
My shit, August 16th. That's crazy.
So you a Leo?
Yeah. See, I knew it was something about this nigga, bro. When I first met him, I thought this nigga was way older than what he was, bro. Like,
bro.
He light years ahead of his time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
like wisdom wise, like he calm, collect everything. But
for sure.
I did not know you was 17, bro. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie
bro.
to
I'm young, gang. That's why I just now is the best time for me to just try everything new. It's my first time doing anything like this. So.
Yeah, bro. You got a good head on your shoulders, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You real sharp for your age, like, yeah, for real. Shout out to his big sister AJ behind the camera too.
For sure. I wish we could show her, but yeah, she behind the camera.
So yeah, bro, I want to talk about your life a little bit. Like, tell us what it was like for you growing up. Like, what was your dynamic like in the household?
I ain't gonna fake it, bro. Like, growing up was amazing. Like, my mom and my dad, like, they tried their best to really, like, even though if they would go through something, obviously, like, they would never bring it to me. I was a single child for like the longest. So if they ever went through anything, they would not like show me. Like, it wasn't up until I got older until like I really realized what was going on behind the scenes.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna figure like growing up was amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had an imaginary, like my imagination was just crazy, bro. So it was just like, I used to dress up as a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Like little superheroes. I always used to tell my mama got this paper. It say when I grow up, I want to be a pop star or something like that. Like ever since I was a kid, just my mind went everywhere. So it was like everything I needed, I had at the moment. Like we ain't never go for nothing. I ain't gonna say it was in the best of the best, but I ain't never had to.
They made a way for sure.
For sure, bro. For sure.
So you come from a 2-parent household?
Yeah.
So your parents were married?
My parents was married, yeah.
Okay. So what was it like? How many siblings you got? Is just y'all two?
Yeah, it's just me and my little sister. So she 9. So she was born in 2016.
Okay.
So it's me and her.
Okay. So tell us, what type of kid were you, bro? Like, what was the type of things you were into before you got to the music? Like, what was that like for you trying to navigate?
Bro, as a kid, man, like I was just, like I said, like my imagination went everywhere. Like I used to play with toys. Like a lot of, like when I was a kid, I used to play with a whole lot of like action figures and stuff like that. I used to dress up in my favorite superheroes. But I used to act like I was going to war. Like I swear, I used to hop in them suits like, hey, you can't mess with me type stuff. And then, as I got older, I started playing with like, Nerf guns and started going outside playing football and stuff like that. So Mainly if it wasn't like sports or just being a kid in general, bro. It was
Right,
just,
right. It's typical kid shit.
yeah, for sure.
Was you heavy into sports?
For sure.
What you play? Football?
So when I was a kid, when I was in, I'd say like up until like 1st to 5th grade, I played quarterback. And it's for the North County Mustangs, bro. If y'all know what that is, bro. It was a long time ago. I ain't gonna figure.
For sure. Yeah,
Little
I played
league football.
quarterback too. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I played quarterback for like, cause I was a lefty.
You, man, what the fuck?
Yes, gang, I was a lefty.
Hey, man, this nigga just like me, bro.
You a lefty too?
Yeah, bro, look at that picture right there, bro. Look behind you.
That's crazy. And you played baseball? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I played baseball for like 2 years.
That's crazy,
And I
bro.
paid pitcher. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild as hell. I ain't even know none of that. That's
So,
crazy.
yeah.
I told y'all, bro, this, hey, man,
bro.
y'all better tap in for
That's
sure.
lit.
But yeah, no, I definitely understand that, bro. Yeah, I definitely get that. I want to, there's some things that you hit me about that you said that you wanted to talk about when it came to, the passing of your father.
Yeah.
You ready to talk about that? Like,
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
so like, it's your first time really?
Nah, bro. I ain't gonna fake it. Like on camera, yeah. It's the first time I ever really talked about it. But like, obviously, I talked to my family about it. I talked to my mom about it. But like, it's nothing I really just bring up out of nowhere. Like, I won't let nobody know. So I just. But really, bro. So look, for the ones that ain't know, he passed away in 2019. Mind you, he was in the music and stuff. When I was a kid, I played sports. That was me. Football. I was gonna be quarterback. I want to do all this and that. So like when he passed away, bro, it was just like the provider of the house was just, you know what I'm saying, just gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama, she did her thing for sure. She still had a job, but that was just, off of what she was doing. But my dad, he really had it. So it was just like, when we lost him, obviously, they were split when he passed away. When he passed away, they would probably split up for maybe like a year or two after that. So when he passed away, we wasn't with him at the time. But when that happened, it was just like a different vibe. Like my little sister, like, I feel like it hit me hard, but like when it hit my little sister, she ain't really understand. So like with me being like the only man in the house, it was just like, I was 11. I was 11 when this stuff happened. So it was just a different type of vibe in the house. Like I felt him, I felt his spirit with me. Yeah. But it was like, I'm a little kid, bro. Like I don't know what to do. I can't go get a job. I can't, you know what I'm saying? There's certain stuff I can't do. So for a minute, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like my mama, she really tried her best to make it work. Like, for the longest, like whatever, like it hurt her. So like they've been together. I think right now it'd probably be like over 20 years they've been together if he was still here. So they've been together for so long. It was like her best friend. Like if she ever needed anything, he was there. Like no matter what terms they was on, if it had to do with her or her kids, like he was there for her, whatever. Right. So like when we lost him, it was definitely like a big toll on our life, and it was just like, dang, like what to do now? Like we can't give up, you know what I'm saying? Right. It was just a lot of people, like a lot of family, like a lot of everybody kind of like after a death so big like that, a lot of people just go into like separate directions. And I don't want to say they forget about you, but like they just
for sure.
It's just things they don't really think about, like when that stuff really hit. Like it's like, dang, you alone type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro. I definitely feel you on that, man. That's I don't know, death, like especially a parent, bro, that it changes a lot of shit that people don't even
crazy.
Like you can't even imagine, bro. The most random things change like your whole life, your whole dynamic, just anything, bro. So yeah, it take a lot of courage too to really speak about things like this, bro. Because as young black men, we ain't really trying to like we ain't really trying to bother nobody. Ain't nobody trying to hear it for one. And you feel me? So we keep a lot of shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like bottled up. You know what I mean?
And as a man, you always want to just, not that they say you have to be like a strong person, but like as a man in general, you always want to like never see nobody, like nobody ever want to see you down. Type
right,
stuff.
Right, yeah.
So it's just never really brought up. That's why that's another reason why I wanted to come do this. Cause like everybody, if they see me, bro, they like Jaden, JB, whatever his name is, like he always happy, he always this and that, but like nobody truly know what somebody really go through.
They don't see the other layer behind you, right?
For sure.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Cause
for sure.
Somebody, of your generation, you feel me? I got some years on you for sure. You know what I mean? But like just seeing you, like I said, when I first met you, bro, I could tell you got some structure to you. You know what I mean? So for you to come on here and talk about this, bro, it's a lot of grown ass men, like grown, bro. I'm talking about I run into people who like 40, 50. Who still can't even talk about shit like that. You know what I mean? Because it's not cool. It ain't normal. So, bro, that says a lot about you as a person, man.
For sure.
So, yeah, bro. Definitely, man. Your you're gonna touch a lot of people with this,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
really, where I get it from is just like my mama, bro. I got all respect for my mama. Like, I done seen her go through the worst of the worst.
Pull that closer right there.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Like I said, like I done see her go through the worst of the worst, and I can even tear about this stuff. Like, when I tell you, bro, we went without a house for a minute. Like, it was bad, bro. Like, what are we finna do? We can't give up. You feel me? Like, we can't give up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like everybody thinks so highly of us, and everybody think we good. But it was times where we was just straight struggling. It was just us three. You feel me? So it'd be like moments like that. We got to keep going. That's why I go so hard, bro. I try all different things to do. Like, I ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. Well, yes, I messed up for sure.
Right.
But I try so hard to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where I get wrong sometimes. Like when I like try to be perfect is when I mess up because I know I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? So when it's just like, I don't know, but just for a minute, bro, it was rough. But it's just, we got to a point where we did it. You know what I'm saying? It take time, like grief for sure. Like
it's been
long
time,
what, 6 years since he passed away, and it's just I'm just now starting to accept it. Like.
You was a kid too, man.
Kid, bro. As a kid, bro, I'm imagining like, bro, I'm gonna see him again. Like, there's no way he just gone. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he just gone. Like, I'm gonna see him somewhere. I'm gonna see him in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's like it can't be real, bro. But I think now I got to an age. I'm 17, bro. It's like, dang, like it's gone for real, for real. Like when death hits you, bro, it's something that you can't pick up and fix. You know what I'm saying? It's gone.
It's there. It's permanent. Yeah.
So it's just like when stuff like when you realize that, it's just like you gotta accept it for real. Control what you can control. You feel me?
No, I feel that, bro. So with you being, when everything transpired, bro, essentially you were the man of the house, right? So what was that like? What was that like for you, bro? Watching your sisters and your mom just,
bro, it was
like
scary.
Carry that.
I ain't gonna fake it. It was scary because like it'd be like nights where like obviously if I'm home by myself, I'm cool. But like it's like when you are the only man in the house, it'd be nice where you go to sleep. Like you don't go to sleep because you paranoid or something.
Right.
Like somebody finna come after you or something. I'm only 11 years old. I haven't did no trouble to the world at this age. Yeah. But it's just like, dang, like I'm real close to God. Like now, like for a minute, my trust in God, it kind of was just like, dang. Like, and that's hard to say and it sucks to say, but it's just like you took so much from me. It's just hard to see. But like God, he gonna put you through like a whole bunch of things. I was just praying to God, like, you know what I'm saying? If it's got to be something at the end of the day. It's got to be a reason why you doing this type of stuff. So it's just like when I was a kid, it's be like nights where I just don't go to sleep, just paranoid about random things. And I think it's just like when you don't got nobody to really go to ask for help, it's just like, what are you gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just now, like right now, like I'm to a point where I am becoming a man and a man in the house. I can make my own decisions. And if I need to handle something, I'm gonna handle it. But when I was a kid, at first, it was just like, you can't do nothing. And then just see your mama go through all the stuff she go through. It's just like, all you can do is just do little things around the house or, do good in school. Like little things like that gonna make your mama proud and want to keep pushing. So that's when I was a kid. That's what I was like on my mind to go through. Like, yeah, I wouldn't really talk about my dad, but I knew like he wouldn't want me to do all this stupid stuff or go down the wrong path or nothing like that. Because if I wanted to, I easily could have
easily
chose that way. But I'm like, my mama going through so much hurt right now. My sister going through so much confusion.
That's gonna cause more.
You feel me? That's gonna cause so much. If my mama lose a son, you know what I'm saying? Like it get like that for real, especially where you live right now. So it's just like my mindset when I was a kid was I'm finna go out and be great, whether it's football, music, drawing a picture, writing a book, whatever it is, I'm gonna do it great at because that's what's gonna make my mama happy. That's what's gonna make the people happy. That's gonna make my pops happy. You feel me?
Nah, bro. I respect you, bro.
For sure, bro.
I respect that. That, like I said, that take a lot of courage, bro. Like I lost my mama. I was 24, bro. Man. That's young, but that ain't young. I'm grown as hell. You get what I'm saying? And I've had friends who then lost parents at a young age, and when that shit hit me, bro, at 24, like some of my friends, we was in middle school and shit. And I was looking at them like I ain't understand that shit. So I couldn't even, and they was still coming to school, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I lost my mom, I'm like, bro, I'm grown as hell and I just want to crawl into a little ball and just disappear. So like that shit, I feel like everybody, you feel me? It's a small but big community, like with people who lose parents, bro, because we all got the same type of feeling. Like when it comes to that shit, like the experiences too. Like for sure. It's weird, bro.
Do you think losing your mama is way different than losing like a father or something? You think it hit different? I feel like even though I did, like you can go, but like even though me losing my pops, I feel like if I lost my mama, it would have been way worse. Like really though.
I mean, from experience, yes, and from talking to other people, I definitely think a mother's death, that's
different.
That's
That's
different,
different.
bro.
Like a mother's love
yeah,
is
that's
your dad. He
bro.
gonna whoever your father figure in life, he gonna get on you like he hard. But your mama,
Yeah.
she came to you when you was down,
Through
bro.
whatever, bro. Support whatever. So yeah,
I feel
that's
that.
because
That's a whole different
she
loss.
birthed you, bro. So yeah, that's definitely a different type of
Yeah,
loss, bro.
yeah.
That's a connection that a father son could never have. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's you know what I mean? Some people may be closer to one parent, you know what I
Yeah, for
mean?
sure,
That's
for
cool and
sure.
that's okay, you know
That's
what I
okay.
mean?
That's
But
perfectly fine.
it's different, bro. Like I said, I talk to so many different people, bro, and they all say the same shit when it comes to a mother.
Mother
When they
love is
say
different.
father, it hurts, but
It
it's just
hurts.
like,
A mother, that's
you
that.
know what I mean? That's
That's
that
that.
glue right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Boy,
Yeah.
man, that's different. That's a different type of love, boy.
Man, so what was like 11 years old, that's you finishing middle school, going into high school. Like, what was that like for you trying to figure out things as a man and not having them around? Like, because obviously a mom can only teach
Do
you
so
so
much.
much things. Was there any
I ain't
other
gonna.
figures in your life?
Yeah, for sure. It was a couple people, but like at the same time, like you go through day by day, like as your own person. So really, you can't depend on somebody else. Like that's what I
Yeah.
learned. You can't really
Right.
depend on anybody else for you
Right.
to really fall on. Especially as you get older, there was definitely. I ain't gonna say there was just nobody. Like there was
Yeah.
definitely some father figures or manly figures in my life. But at the same time, like even when I was growing up, like I was always raised by women. And my dad, it's
Okay.
just the words my dad taught me. He taught me how to become a man at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like treat a woman right. You know what I'm saying? Like, open the door for women, say yes, ma'am, no man. It's just like little easy stuff that's teachable that's
Discipline.
just in my
Yeah.
in my blood. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he was a respectable man too. So it was just
Right.
like growing up, young really is just like by yourself. It was just really just how do I want to be seen as? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to be seen as this bad kid, or do I want to see like, you know what I'm saying? Or do I
Somebody
want to be
got their
seen
head
great?
on
You know what I'm
straight.
saying?
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like a lot of people, they would never know the stuff I go through.
Yeah.
Ever, because I do
Right.
so much good.
Because you carry yourself a certain way.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's how
right.
I want it to be. I don't really want to
Yeah.
talk about, like all the, I don't even want nobody knowing stuff like that. But at the same time, it's stuff that definitely need to be talked about for sure.
Yeah, no. I feel you, bro. That's how people view me now in life, right? Because I always say like there's a lot of people that know a certain version of you, right? Like an old version, and they gonna always be used to that and expect that from you. Like me, like I
Yeah.
grew up in the projects, like we ain't really had shit for real. Like I'm from Detroit, I ain't even from here, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? And I was a badass kid, like
Right.
just because of the shit that was going on. And people used to like think I wouldn't be nothing for real. Like teachers, all type of shit. To this
Yeah.
day, like I still got them. I got them on Facebook and shit, and they be seeing the shit that I'm doing. Like you know what I mean? Like
Just never
going to
would've thought.
school, bro. Like nobody expected me to go to
Never
school. I
would've
didn't
thought.
fuck with school, bro. Like that shit was. I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But now they see me educated. They see me just taking a different path. Like all my niggas still in it. A lot of my niggas
Yeah, so-
still in the street. So
for sure.
yeah. So I get what you're saying, but like you got to carry yourself a certain way because that's what they expecting you to do. Is just take that other route.
So I'm gonna ask you something like, what made you want to really change and really prove everybody wrong? Like, what made you not go down that route?
Man, for years, bro, I saw people doing the same shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's real.
I'm talking
That's
about.
real.
I can probably go back to my hood right now and see
Same
the
people.
same niggas doing the same shit. When I seen that, like obviously when you little, you feel my brothers. I'm the youngest of 10. Like people don't be knowing that. You feel me? Big ass family, a lot of cousins and shit. Everybody in the streets, whatever. They got cars, money, all that shit. That shit cool when you coming up. You seeing like, yeah, I want that. But then nobody talk about when niggas fall off, niggas go to jail, niggas die. And then they end up with nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen that part of it. I was all hell no. For
sure.
Like these niggas still here. I remember seeing him when I was 5. I'm like 15. This nigga still in the hood, not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? This some of my family too. Like everybody ain't, you feel me, still balling like that.
Yeah.
So when I seen that, I was like, yeah, I'm cool. Like I'm about to go play sports, go to school,
Whatever
and
you
be on some
can.
fly shit. You feel me? So yeah, it was easy for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But a lot of people, it's hard to make that decision though, because people look at you a little funny if you, like I said, if they don't expect you to go the route that they knew that you would potentially go.
Yeah, that'd be the thing about me, cause like everybody expect me to do so much, but like if I mess up, then how y'all gonna view me? Y'all feel me? Like that's been my fear. Like if I mess up, like how is everybody gonna view me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It take 1 second, your life can be over.
One mistake, man.
One
little
mistake,
slip
bro.
up.
And that's what be messing me up. That's what I be like, dang, Jay, you can't be doing like the certain stuff you be doing. Like, like I said, like I ain't never came from bad, but it's definitely people I hang around that be on that. So it's just like, if I get caught with these people, if I get caught doing this, if I get caught, you know what I'm saying? How y'all gonna view me? Even though I did so much great in the world, how y'all still gonna view? It just it take 1 second just to mess up and everybody look at you like, it's the true colors.
People will turn on you for the slightest shit in life, bro. It don't even matter like what you done did. Like at this point, you can see now in the world, everybody, the greatest people that we thought, right, in the public eye, motherfuckers turned on them. Soon as something, you feel me, quick to happen to them. So yeah, I always struggled with that too when I was a little younger, when I was probably like 20, you feel me? Like, cause I was like you say, you still intertwine with people who still, you know, deal with certain shit. And that was me. I couldn't escape it for real. Even I was in college, bro, I come home and I'm still around certain shit. So if my hands was, hypothetically, if my hands were into some shit, like, right, how would people view me, right? I said I was going to college. I'm playing ball.
I'm finna do all this great. But now you see how, man. So how you, when like how, like you ever been like when you say like you cut a couple people off, like how do you deal with that as you get older? You know what I'm saying? Like how were you able to become like, all right, bet I can't hang around these people, even though I got all this love for you. Yeah. How do I get away from that just to focus on what I got to do to get to where I got to go? Like, man,
I would say, dog, if they real friends, real people that fuck with you, bro, they'll understand. If they don't, they weren't supposed to be there in the first place. It's a lot of people, bro, that I had to stay completely away from. I'm talking about sandbox
people.
Like we didn't
real deal came
up together, bro, and I just couldn't be around it because like I knew, like you say, how people would view me if I like, nigga, you said you going to college, like why you still on the block? You know what I'm saying? Like so I had to stay away, bro. I had to love them from afar. Like and sometimes that was like not talking to people for years. You feel me? People hit me up, I'm not responding, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy to just go right back and hang with your friends. Like them your niggas.
Your people, but they ain't doing what you
Yeah, but they on some, you know what I mean? Like everybody got different paths. So for me, it was just like, man, like I can't, bro. Like that'll make my mama like disappointed in me, bro. When she was alive. Like, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't cause no more. Like I had to be the one that break the shit. You feel me? And I did. So it's gonna hurt though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit. I still struggle with it, bro.
Yeah. So how would you say, like, I always ask myself this, and it might be a deep question for you, but I feel like since you're on the topic, if your mama was here, what would you think she'll say to you? You think she'd be proud right now? Or where you at right now?
Shit, hell yeah, bro. I ain't, man.
For real, I give you props for that though.
Even, you feel me, before she passed away, it was things that I was doing. She was always proud. That was like my number one supporter. So if she seen seen this shit now, bro, like
she would have been like, man,
jumping through the roof, bro. Like it would have been.
That's what I be saying about like even my pops. Like if I told him right now that I'd be rapping, he'd be like, nah, no way. That's how much of, I didn't even say just sports, but that's just how much like I was not really in tune. Yes, I love music. Yes, I did that. But if I told him right now that I'd be making music and doing what I'm doing, he would have been like, he'd be jumping out his socks.
Yeah,
like,
right.
He'd be like,
super proud.
I said, man, bro, I would guarantee you if he was here, bro, he would have had me turned. That's how deep he was really into like the music scene and stuff like that. So it's just like, that's why I try to live so big to fill up that name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not even this name. My dad, he always told me, I used to be a kid telling him, I'd be like, Dad, I want to be like you when I grow up. He'd be like, nah, son, like be better than me.
Be better,
like,
be better.
See my mistakes, you feel me? And overcome them. You feel me? And that's just what I try to do. Obviously, like I'm a lot like my dad, like a lot. Some good parts, some bad. But at the same time, like I know if I did the good side of him, bro, he'd be so proud. Because like he never wanted to see me mess up or even do any wrong right now. So I feel like if he saw what I was doing right now, obviously he'd probably be like, all right, you messing up here, but fix it like this. But he'd be straight proud, bro. I swear he'd be proud.
Hey, I know he proud of you, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you too. Do a lot of people ever tell you, you know, like you take after your dad, like you look like him and everything? Like is you like a split image of him in a way?
For sure. I would say, bro, I can send you a picture of my sister. And if you want to, you can put it on the clip right now. When I tell you, I look like my mama, I look at my dad in some aspects as my personality, but if you saw my sister, bro, my little sister looked just like my daddy. I swear, everybody say my little sister looked just like her. And even for like a little girl growing up without no father, like even me as a big brother, like she straight look up to me, bro. Like my dad told me when like he was here, he was like, bro, she gonna be attached to your hip regardless of whatever you do. She gonna be looking up to you. Like even now, especially after my dad passed away, it's just like, bro, she be on my hip. She looks so, that's why I go so hard. Not even just for my moms, but my little sister, bro. Like she looks so highly of me and do all this. Like my brother do this. My brother, she be telling her friends all the time, my brother be making this song. He do this. He just went to Atlanta. He did this big thing.
Yeah.
Like she be telling everybody like her brother lit. So that feeling that I get that I be like, all right, little sis, like I got you. Like you finna go. Even though if my dad was here, my sister was not finna go. Like she wouldn't go without nothing.
Right.
As I'm getting older, I'm making a promise. Like, bro, she not finna go without nothing at all ever in her life. She gonna have somebody. You know what I'm saying? So even growing up as a young man, even a little sister, like, she gonna look up to you and be like, that's not no father figure, but that's a manly figure in my life that I'm gonna look up to. And if anything happened, that's what I'm going to. So that make me proud that I still can be that person for her and still be a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
that's the example. Yeah, that you set for him for sure. What you being the middle child, like what's your relationship with your big sister like?
My relationship with my big sister, bro, I ain't gonna fake it. Like it's tight. It's tight, bro. We could talk to each other with however we need to, like whatever go on, whatever situation like happen, like that we not fully blood, but at the same time, like, bro, that's my sister, bro.
Yeah.
Like whatever happened, like she can always call me, and if she need anything, bro, whether she got a boyfriend, whatever the situation may be, she can always come to me, even though, you know what I'm saying, her situation, I ain't gonna speak on too much, but you know what I'm saying? Her situation with her father figure and her manly figure in her life, bro, I guarantee you right now, bro, if anything ever happened, gang, I got her. Because that's just the person I am.
Right.
Like I said, I grew up with women, so I know how how to treat a woman. So whatever the fact may be, like I'm her brother, I can do whatever she need me to do. And we be turning up, bro. Like that's my sister, bro. I swear to God, we be lit, gang. So 24/7, bro. I'm sliding for her, she's sliding for me, and we just get to it together. That's why we so passionate about what we do, because we done been through so much. Even though we not different, but like we done been through so many different situations to where like that's what pushed us to keep going.
Yeah, right. I fuck with that, man. I could tell that bond is real strong. Like even though I don't know, you know, the rest of your family, I see it, bro. I see that y'all really stuck together like throughout everything that's happened to y'all, man. So that's a beautiful thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because a lot of families, bro, like, and I'm gonna speak on me for a minute, like, it get wicked, bro, out here when somebody pass away, bro. Like my whole family divided as soon as my mama passed away, bro.
And it be like that, bro.
I ain't talked to nobody for like months. We ain't talked to each other for like months. We was at the funeral, not even saying shit. So they be like, I be thinking like, damn, like how do people even
come back together? When
so like, what was that like for like? Because I'm pretty sure, you know, outside of, you know, your siblings, like your sister, your little sister, big sister, your mom, like what was the family structure like? Was it cool? Like was everybody like kind of?
So when it comes to my pops and like, you know what I'm saying, his family, like obviously I love my family regardless. At the end of the day, we blood. So I ain't gonna never say no hate, it's never gonna be no full hate.
Yeah, right.
But I know for a fact, like after my dad passed away, bro, like it was just us three. Like it was like, obviously I got a couple people here and there in my family that I still to this day love. But when something like that happens to you, somebody always got something to say. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You switched up after this, or you switched up after that. That's the type of stuff that I ain't like in the family that happened. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, yes, I ain't gonna say I never went, like it's no parts of my family that weren't there.
Right.
But a large portion of my family, I didn't really see for like 3 years until I was doing good in life. You know what I'm saying? When I started doing good is when people was like, oh, let me reach back out to him. So I see he doing something, or you doing good job, like good job this, I'm so proud of you. Your dad would be so proud of, like, I love that for sure. But at the end of the day, like, you ain't never really called me, you know what I'm saying, check up on me. Maybe my mama, barely. But like I feel like just a reach out. Like me, type of person I am, bro, somebody that's close to me, regardless if it's his family or whatever, like I'm still reach out, be like, yeah, how you feeling? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even my closest friends, like I be hitting them up like, yo, you good? Like I know I be such a busy person, but it's never been a time where like they called me and I just couldn't be there on some serious stuff.
Right,
like
right.
if anything ever happened, I was there. So when it came to my family, it was just like I got more friends and I got family. You feel me? Like a lot of my friends stepped up more than my family.
Absolutely. Yep.
So it's just like me and my friends got a lot more closer, and that's the people I really like. When I get to the top, like they gonna come with me type stuff because we done been through so much together.
Right.
When it comes to the family, it's like y'all there because you blood, but y'all weren't there. You know what I'm saying? So
you feel like music is an outlet for you?
I feel like yeah, but nah, because I'm so talented at so many stuff. Like for a lot of people that know, I go to CBC, I go to a big athletic school.
Christian
so
brothers,
if I really wanted to, I could ball out in football, I can ball out in music, I can do content. People love me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever way I go, I also cut hair. So it's just like I can do so much. I can do so much stuff, bro. When I tell you I can do so much stuff to where it's like if music take me to where I need to go, of course I'm gonna take that route. But it's just something I'm good at. It's something that other people mess with. So it's just like if that's the route for me, of course it'd be lit. But I wouldn't say it's the only option I got. Nah.
Yeah, cause you young, bro. You still got a lot of discovering to do.
It's
so,
crazy.
Yeah.
Like my mama be telling me all the time. She'd be like, "You do not have to have your life figured out at 17 years old."
Hell no, you don't.
Bro, it's people 35 years old that still don't know what they're trying to do. So
and that's not always a bad thing, but it's not always a good thing either. Like,
that'd be my problem. I'd be like, I gotta have this. I gotta have this. I gotta have 100,000. Like when I told myself I'd be rich by 18.
Yeah,
bro, that's in a couple of months. I ain't nowhere near. You feel me? So like my mama tell me all the time, bro, you do not need to have your life figured out at a young age, bro. Go live your life, bro. So that'd be my problem,
for sure.
Bro.
Yeah, she not steering you on, bro. Trust me,
for
sure, bro. It's a lot to learn out here, bro. Like not even just on some, preaching type shit, but like just about yourself, bro. Like you're gonna grow in so many ways. It's gonna fuck you up later in life. You know, in a good way though. But yeah, man, I fuck with what you're doing, bro.
Right on, man.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate you coming on, and I love. You feel me? Just how you carry yourself and the movement that you on, man. So what's next for you? Like, what can we expect next for you?
I ain't gonna fake it. Right now, music-wise, I got this new song. It's called Love Island, featuring Lil Perko. Okay. He a New York artist. He an artist up in New York going crazy right now. We just shot with this one artist. He from St. Louis. He moved up to New York too. His name Shot by Ace or something like that. So
okay.
I be doing like little content videos here and there, but the next big song is gonna be Love Island, and it's gonna be a big feature. I'm gonna do it as big as I possibly can because I done ran up, 72,000 views, 70 views. I done ran up some views for sure, but this song right here, bro, I feel like it's gonna really put me on the city.
Set you apart a little bit,
like set me up a little bit to where I can be like, all right, bet I'm known here. Now let's see what type of music we finna get to. That's if I go down that route. But obviously, bro, I still got all opportunities to go with.
Right.
This is the next big project I'm really trying to
focus on.
You feel me? Before I do start focusing on other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Sure. Yeah, bro. I can't wait to hear that.
It's gonna be lit.
Fancy Hunt. That shit hard.
Fancy Hunt is hard. It's crazy because look, remember how I said we started on the on the phone?
Yeah.
That song was done on the phone, bro.
Oh, for real?
I'm so impatient with my stuff, bro. I don't be feeling like when I make something, I feel like if I go to the studio and remake it, it's not gonna be how the first time I made it. You feel me? So I had dropped it off some audio off my phone, and it low-key sound pretty clear. So
that shit sound good, bro.
For some YouTube views, it might be some cool stuff. But yeah, Fancy Hunt, definitely some pub, man. I ain't gonna fake it. Definitely some pub, man.
Nah, bro, I fuck with it for sure, man. So before we wrap up, man, I want to take this time to let you, tell me what's the biggest thing that you've learned throughout life now with everything that you've been through, and what do you got to say to the next, your peers and next generation, like your peoples, your friends?
Bro, I tell you, bro, like real, like everything we doing right now, bro, is all just, I ain't gonna say just for fun, but we all trying out new things, bro.
Yeah.
All my peoples, they know we want to make it big in life. So whatever we gonna do, bro, be true to yourself, bro. Don't let no other people pull you down, bro, at all. Because once you let people get in your head, that's when you mess up. Like, for real, that's when you start getting messed up. And don't think, like I said, my mama said, don't think you got to have your life figured out.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? I just say, bro, take the hate out your heart, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hate. A lot of people want to hate. Take all that hate out your heart, bro, and, you know what I'm saying? Really, like, point out the good in life, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really just, you know what I'm saying? God, get close to God, bro. That's a big important thing. Get close to God, bro. And just really all I can say is, bro, just if you're doing something great, if you really want to go be something, bro, you got to get up and do it. Because nobody else going to be able to tell you to do it. Nobody else going to be able to do it but you.
Yeah, but
so if you really want to get up and be great in life, bro, you have to get up and go do it. Even though you tired, this and that, yes, rest. Rest is a big thing to get. Yes, get some rest. But at the same time, bro, if you dedicate to something, bro, go get that, bro.
Yeah.
Real deal. Most people that successful right now, they'll tell you, bro, like, you gotta stay consistent. Whatever you doing, if you really love that stuff, bro, go do it, bro. And that's all I can say, man. Really just stay true to yourself, bro.
For sure, man. I appreciate that, man. Where can the people find you on all, platforms and stuff like that?
Instagram, y'all can find me at The Real Freshmenmg. And really just on Apple Music, all the music stuff, type in Freshmenmg, man. Y'all gonna hear the music.
Say less, bro. I'm gonna drop for y'all watching, I'm gonna drop all the handles in the link in the bio on this camera. You're gonna see all the links, man. Make sure y'all go check my boy out, man.
For sure.
Bro, I appreciate you coming on,
hey, bro. I appreciate you letting me come on this, bro.
You dropping some real gems, bro, for your age. Sure. And I ain't just saying that, bro, like for real. Like,
yeah, it's gonna touch a lot of hearts, man, for sure.
For sure, man. So yeah, make sure y'all tap into this episode, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on, man.
For sure, bro. Appreciate Keep doing great things, bro. I'm telling you, I love what you're doing, bro. This
appreciate it, bro.
Amazing,
appreciate
bro.
it. Hell yeah.
Stay true.
All right, y'all. We out.
All right.